Important note, this video is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decision. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Here's your market briefing from Rumour With AI. Federal prosecutors have opened a high-stakes insider trading probe targeting a Google software engineer. Authorities allege the engineer exploited non-public data regarding Google's 2025 search trends to secure over $1 million in profits. This case signals intensified scrutiny on tech insiders and could reshape compliance protocols for Alphabet stock. Meanwhile, in the cloud infrastructure sector, Cloudflare co-chair Michelle Zatlyn executed a strategic exit. She sold $18.3 million in shares under a pre-arranged 10b5-1 plan. While routine, the timing coincides with accelerating AI infrastructure momentum. Investors are watching Net stock closely to see if executive selling pressures valuation amid broader sector enthusiasm. On the macro front, the economic calendar is packed with high-impact data that will dictate Federal Reserve policy expectations. At 12:30 Universal Time Coordinated, the United States releases the second estimate for GDP growth rate QoQ. The forecast stands at 2%, a significant jump from the previous 0.5%. This revision will test the narrative of economic resilience. Simultaneously, the core PCE price index MOM is due, with the previous print at 0.3%. Any deviation here will immediately recalibrate rate cut probabilities for global markets. In related news, luxury retailer Capri Holdings has outlined a clear path for recovery. The company forecasts FY27 earnings per share of $2.15 on revenue of $3.525 billion. This projection includes a 200 basis point expansion in gross margins. The turnaround hinges on the leadership transition to CEO Tyler Reddian, whose strategy will be critical in restoring brand equity and profitability. Looking ahead to long-term monetary shifts, analyst Lynn Alden presents a compelling 2036 outlook. She argues the world is moving from U.S. unipolarity to a multipolar monetary system. In this new landscape, Bitcoin and gold are positioned to play pivotal roles as alternative reserve assets. This structural shift suggests a long-term bullish case for hard assets as geopolitical fragmentation accelerates. Finally, sentiment in the utility and industrial sectors remains mixed. Itron insider sales of 74 shares at $84.37 contrast with the S&P 500 hitting record highs. This divergence highlights cautious optimism among corporate insiders despite broader market euphoria. Analysts are also weighing Mizuho's oil outlook and crypto technicals for further directional clues. As markets digest this week's data, the interplay between tech regulation, luxury retail recovery, and macroeconomic indicators will define volatility. Traders must monitor the GDP and PCE releases closely, as they will serve as the primary catalysts for asset allocation decisions in the coming sessions. That's your market briefing. Follow Rumour With AI for daily market intelligence.